So funny. Looking good, Marwan.
Oh, the seas forever roll. You ready?
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Peter Barber here, professional singer and music producer and a proud fourth member and founding member of the Bass Gang. I just realized, like a month after this video came out, that I never made a background video for this music video. So this will obviously not be a first time reaction, but I'm going to give you guys a breakdown as far as what's going on. This was arranged by the great Bobby Bass. The video is done by Marwan, mixing by Ed Boyer, mastering by Emmanuel Serrano, cover art by Macy. Originally written by Adam Chance of Home Free, so it's originally a Home Free song for, I think the game is called Skull and Bones by Ubisoft. It's an amazing original shanty. The Bass Gang wanted to take it on, continue our foray, you know, from pure acapella into like very heavy vocal layering plus some instrumentation. So you'll hear, you know, a bunch of sound effects like swords sharpening. You'll hear accordions playing. You'll hear, you know, boats creaking and water. We're having a lot of fun on this journey, and more to come very soon. But let's get into it, and I'll give you guys a bit of background about the song. Here we go.
Yo ho, the seas forever roll. Yo ho, till I'm not but skull and bones. Yo ho.
I think that also the video is so crisp. Like Marwan really, this might be my favorite video from him ever. This is like a perfected style. I am in full like Jack Sparrow mode here. This was right after I did a role, Count Capulet in Romeo and Juliet, a big opera role. There was an opera, and I had a full beard, like a big thick beard. They wanted me to grow it out. And so the timing just worked out where I could shave the rest of the beard and just leave the kind of goatee and mustache. Full pirate action. Captain Flint, Toby Stevens from Black Sails, another inspiration for this look. Got the eye makeup, got the big hoop earrings. I'm actually really proud of how this came out. Anyway, incredible video. So this first part, this is true to the original. There really is that low octave down to the D1. Sung by Tim, of course. And I think, so in this song, I actually sang, for once, in the Bass Gang, the really low bass parts. Usually we split them, or it's done by Bobby in most cases. But this one, I didn't do it in the intro, though. I think the intro is Tommy. I think he's singing either Chest Fry or Inhale. Not totally sure. I think Bobby might also be singing it. There are definitely moments when I hear Bobby's chest voice in the higher part of that really low bass line. But then during the second chorus is when I come in on the really low bass stuff, and I'll point that out when we get there. But yeah, this intro it's amazing. This intro is actually how Home Free wrote it, with the bass line down to a D1. So when you've got Tim Faust in your group, you can do a lot.
Yo ho, till I'm not but skull and bones. Yo ho.
Surely that's actual beer Tommy's drinking. So we've got a stomp going. We've obviously got acoustic guitar. I'm not sure who played guitar for this, actually. Should probably know that. And then some skull bones shouting. So obviously not full acapella. Love it. It's a great vibe. Again, pretty similar to how Home Free did it.
From outcast a kingpin was born upon the sea. Ne'er was meant to walk the land, a pirate's life for me.
Bobby with his truly, in my opinion, like the Avi Kaplan 2.0, like, and the older Bobby gets, the more that makes sense. Just like the warmest, smoothest bass voice you could ever hope for. Genuinely one of my favorite voices out there. I just love his low register. It's just so amazing. And having spent a fair amount of time with him in person now, you know, Bobby and I, we were in Nashville a few weeks ago. We went out a lot, right? We had a lot of fun. We recorded some great songs with Lauren Paley and Big Brev and Jada. And his low notes are very real, man. They're not, I mean, his voice is, of course, you know, the really low stuff you hear, he'll record with a morning voice, but his low notes are really nice all the time. And Bobby calls me his good luck charm with low notes because apparently whenever I'm around him, his voice is just lower than it normally is for some reason. He's like, dude, you got to just like hang out on tour with the Wellerman. So I have like low B flats all the time. Anyway, Bobby, just the perfect voice to start off this song.
From outcast to kingpin was born upon the sea, and there was meant to walk the land, a pirate's life for me.
I watched you winding up the sails and speak to mutiny, or find yourself wanting quarter bottom of the sea.
I like how Tommy's like looking around all skeptical, like someone's about to start a mutiny. Nice character choice, Tommy. And Tommy's voice so different from Bobby's, right? They're singing the same range, but Tommy's has much more edge to it, right? There's more cut in the sound. Bobby's known for that like really warmth and like the bass part of the resonance, whereas Tommy has a lot more cut in his sound down there, and not as low as Bobby, of course. Also, one more thing about Bobby and I in Nashville, we got these awesome shirts that say Pancake Dealer because we went to this place called the Pancake Pantry twice. Absolutely unreal pancakes. You get them with you can get a meal with like 2 buttermilk pancakes with like an omelet or with like sausage and eggs or something, and they have this incredible like cinnamon sugar sauce and the syrup and the fluffy whipped butter. I never eat that kind of thing, and so it was like crack when we were there. It was like unreal. I know this is totally on topic for Skull and Bones, but just because it relates to Bobby and I, we had a great trip. Just a great trip hanging out in Nashville. So looking to do more of those in the future. Anyway, cool to hear Tommy and Bobby's voice back to back.
I watched you winding up the stairs and speak to mutiny, or find yourself wanting quarter bottom of the sea. Among the shoals of St. Anne to the eastern shores, I'll take my chances on the wind to loot and plunder scores.
And Marwan also great vocal fold closure in his low notes. From the shore, like just like right when he sings, his voice comes together. Like there's no added breathiness in those low notes. More similar to Tommy in that way than he is to Bobby.
Among the shoals of St. Anne to the eastern shores, I'll take my chances on the wind to loot and plunder scores.
Our flag it stands for us alone and no one else around. We owe our honor to the sea and not to any crown.
I was actually unfortunately in pretty bad voice during the recording process for this. It was during that, or I guess it was just after that I recorded vocals during that opera production, shot the video afterwards. And my voice was just in like, it was truly not at my best. And it was a struggle to sing the super low bass parts, which makes sense because it's down to the lowest D on the piano. And then this part, it's just my voice just isn't as full as usual. It's just a little more thin, unfortunately. It came out fine, but just, you know, personal take, not at the level I would want to sound on this recording, but it's fine. I got the job done.
Our flag it stands for us alone and no one else around. We owe our honor to the sea and not to any crown.
Like it's like my voice without it. Like normally I would want to sing this part with like some big thick morning voice. And I remember when I had like terrible low notes in the morning. And the only time they were okay was like after I was warmed up. So I think I sang this with just like totally normal, like everyday voice. So it's fine. On the other hand, the outfit and the makeup and the facial hair is absolutely on point. I mean, this is like a very sick pirate look.
We owe our honor
Look at that.
to the sea and not to any crown. Yo ho, the seas forever.
So what's cool about this song is we actually intentionally didn't... We tuned our lead melodies pretty well, and we tuned, like, the lower stuff. But all those high voices, the big, like, gang vocal stuff, we didn't tune any of them because we wanted them to sound kind of as natural and swashbuckling as possible. I think I do belt up to a high G in this chorus. I think I'm the only one with that high tenor line. Maybe Tommy. We usually get throwing the high stuff. Up to that high G. Kind of just letting it rip. Just like letting it fly.
Davy Jones, still I'm not but skull and bones, yo-ho.
And I did do some opera here too. I did some takes where I was doing like full vibrato. If you can't hear them here, you can definitely hear them at some point.
The winds forever blow. Long after I met Davy Jones, still I'm not but skull and bones, yo-ho.
Oh, you can hear just that last moment. Yo-ho!
Davy Jones, still I'm not but skull and bones, yo-ho. So me bullies, bottoms up, raise the sails and drink with me. Here's to us, live long and long live piracy.
The gunshots. Marwan looks like he's from... Tommy looks like he's a villain from, like, Peter Pan. Bobby's like a guy on my crew. We bought similar shirts for this. I'm obviously Captain Flint, like a badass MF. And Marwan's from, like, Mad Max Fury Road. Just like, I don't know if that's not really pirate gear, exactly. I wouldn't mess with them.
Here's to us, live long and long live piracy. Bring around into the wide of treasures to be found.
You can hear the accordion, you can hear the coins clinking, you can hear the sword sharpening, you can hear the accordion playing. It's great atmosphere for this song.
Bring around into the wide of treasures to be found. A pirate's life for nothing else, till the ship she's going down. Yo-ho, yo-ho,
there it is.
The seas forever roll. Yo-ho, yo-ho, the winds forever blow.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, the seas forever roll. Yo-ho, yo-ho, the winds forever blow. I mean, it's like stupid low. It's like really stupid low. And I did like a mix of chest fry and subharmonics and like spliced them together. It was a very hard bass line. And given that my voice wasn't in its best condition, it was a struggle, but it turned out fine. So this is me on this super, super low bass line from here to the end of the song.
To be found, a pirate's life for nothing else, till the ship she's going down. Yo-ho, yo-ho, the seas forever roll. Yo-ho, yo-ho, the winds forever blow. Long after I met Davy Jones, still I'm not but skull and bones. Yo-ho.
Nice. I love the fading out and fading in to change sections. The backgrounds are sick. The colors are... Marwan. Really, really excellent work, man. Excellent work.
Heave-ho, me hearties, one by one. Heave-ho, me hearties, one by one.
This is such a fun part to record. Just all the craziest... I had one that was like, Patrick Star, heave-ho, me heart. It was like that, and then I had one that was like... Heave-ho, me hearties, one by one. Just like the full spectrum of weird character voices to get this like absurd pirate crew sound.
Heave-ho, me hearties, one by one.
Oh, so funny.
Pirate's life until we're done. A pirate's life until we're done. Heave-ho, me hearties, bring her round. Heave-ho, me hearties, bring her round. A pirate's life for me I found. A pirate's life for me I found.
Look at that little effect Marlon put on there as everything's revving back up.
Pirate's life for me I found.
Oh, that little shh, that's a reverse cymbal that I found for Bobby. I use reverse cymbals and impacts all the time in my music. For those who've heard my album, they're all over the place to make you know, uplifting and exciting transitions from one section to the next, and to mask any kind of abrupt transitions. They're great for that. So Bobby was looking for one, so I sent him a few samples, and he ended up using this one. So without this, the final chorus kind of comes out of, it's really abrupt, but with this, then we get this nice build up into it and a nice growth of energy before it lands.
Life for me, I found a pirate's life for me, I found yo ho, the seas forever roll, yo ho, the winds forever blow.
Amazing video.
I'm a Davy Jones, still I'm not but skull and bones, yo ho.
So we've got, looking good, Marwan. Now we've got everything full in effect, right? We've got the accordions, the strings, we've got the stomping, the clapping, the low bass, all the high rank. This is like everything's happening. Now it's just pure madness. Shout out to, we had this end screen since the beginning. You can't just re-upload the video and change your end screen. You could change like what videos are shown here and who to subscribe to. You can't change this graphic. That's part of the video. So we said it was available on streaming when we uploaded it, and it took like another 3 weeks or a month for us to clear it. So now it is actually available. So if you haven't streamed it, go stream it on Spotify and whatever your preferred streaming service is. And also, like I mentioned a minute ago, check out my album. There's songs with Marwan on it. There's a song with Jennifer Glatzover. There's a song with Lauren Paley. There's a song with Mia Asano. There's a song with my buddy George, the phenomenal guitar player in Nashville. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. And people who found it so far are really enjoying it. So check that out. That's me as a solo artist. And go support the Bass Gang. Subscribe to them on Patreon, on YouTube, everywhere, and support me on Patreon as well. Thanks for checking it out, guys. Hope you appreciated this behind-the-scenes look into Skull and Bones and how it came together. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.